Hello, I'm Captain Bile. Welcome back to Ace Attorney. We are still looking for evidence, and I've only run into Detective, the guard lady, and the producer. None of them are any help. I mean, Detective gave me some evidence, I guess. I haven't found what's in Salmonella. He was in the dressing room last time. I moved there, wasn't there this time. Check again. Now you're here, after I checked. If I had just gone... Okay, that's cool. Thanks for spawning in after... Okay, whatever. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was cleaning up the dressing room. This is a crime scene. Well, not really. Never mind, whatever. I guess Powers won't be using it anymore, so... But what? Why? Well, Powers is innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! Okay. So his food was drugged. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what to make of that. You're not sure what to make of drugged food? Okay, fine, let's talk to you. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumors must be true then. The rumor? Yeah. Ms. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? You a reporter? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were just using a new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. That's the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? Alright. 5 years ago. An accident 5 years ago? Yes, in Studio 2. That trailer was part of the film set. Could you tell us what happened? Sorry. I don't think I can. They really don't want to talk about it. Well, it's relating to the case, so you kind of have to. You want me to make you testify? Last episode. What do you mean, last episode of the Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. I mean, you can change actors. Also, I hear that Global Studios are going to change its programming. Excuse me, sorry. Not gonna make kid shows anymore. What? Why? It's not profitable. I don't know. It's sad, but it's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all about this ever happened. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? Like that. Very easily. What about the kids who love the Steel Samurai? Well, they're not profitable. Simple as. It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. I'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Yeah, maybe they can pick it outside or some crap. Nick, say something! Something. But not bum. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Bam. Here, look at this. Look at that! I'm just pointing right at her face, 2 feet away from her. And this is... A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. I'm gonna snap my fingers and stop the show from being cancelled. What can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it was that Global Studios Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about the accident 5 years ago. Okay. 5 years ago. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Sorry, just moving. Like, I just had dinner, but I realized what time it is and I gotta record. So that's just my fork. I'm moving it so I can see how much time I'm recording. I also have Pepsi with me, in case I sit because I have to talk so much. Well, I can't tell you what I've heard. I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt yet on Mr. Hammer? And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez told him to do? But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. Then they were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Old Bag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her, if she'll talk. Alright, well, we got the lead. Ford and I had last episode. Main gate. Where the hell was she last episode? What, you're still slinking around? Sounds like my mother. If you like to play so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Incident 5 years ago? I wanted to ask you about it 5 years ago. I'm cold. Did you hear that from? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols. Nick Penny. Penny Nickel. Penny Nichols? Huh. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Mr. Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? What? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And they're recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? I need this for the case, lady. No, I'm doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe this rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? I got rumors. Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Oh wait, wrong button. Control. Save. Doop-de-doo. I have the proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Because he drugged him. I don't know. Here's my proof. What? That's a little empty bottle it's supposed to prove. It's a bottle of sleeping pills. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that used those pills on Hammer? Or Powers? Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Okay, lady, calm down. Ms. Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Ms. Oldbag? You're right. 5 years ago, there was an incident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. Oh, that's not surprising, actually. She silenced that paparazzi. She had a guy killed? That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to reckon with here at the studio. I see. What you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Shouldn't we circle back to that ties with the Mafia thing? Or I guess it's the Yakuza here, right? This take place in Japan, right? Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. Huh? A photograph of the incident? Oh, that's what happened to that thing. Wait a second. This picture. This is the trailer in Studio 2? They never fixed the fence? In 5 years? Jeez. Hammer was supposed to fight the bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the fireworks fence. But how did you get this? It was so long ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. I have your photographs and your support record. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Now, we go talk to the lady with ties to the Mafia about evidence against her. I'm sure we won't end up at the bottom of a lake with some concrete shoes. Hey, lady. Nothing. Present her with this doodad. Oh, no, I checked. I didn't present. My mistake. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? My magic box of tricks. Well, old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Uh-huh. It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. She's gonna pull a gun on us. Nick, she went inside the trailer. We shouldn't go inside the trailer without a police officer. But there's not one here. Oh well. You came. Well then, what was it you were even talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez? You were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing the kids show for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cops. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me? What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? Intentional? A murder? Most foul? No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it? On purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just to think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But security lady said it was an accident. Duh, didn't she? Well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on a reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. Ties with the mafia, huh? So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need to do is negatives. He would have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. Nuh-uh, this is evidence. Yeah, this is valuable evidence, boys! Uh-oh, it's the Yakuza. Where have they been hiding? Behind the whiteboard? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you think, Phoenix? This one's reaching into his coat. Why do you want this photograph so badly? Is Mr. Hammer's dirt? No? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? What, is he asking them? Or himself? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. What, hell or prison? So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Uh-oh, we got murdered. Hold it right there! Oh, the cops! I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow, then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, pal? This is like the first actual good thing you've done, is stop me from being murdered by the Yakuza. So that, okay, that kind of tilts the scales back in your favor. That kind of evens out. Yeah, alright, fine. I'll stop calling you the defective detective, since you stopped me from being murdered. Sorry, I was a little late for my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. And Detective Gumshoe? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? No mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Don't do much saving people, huh? Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. I'll be in court, I guess. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. There we go. That was the thing I needed last episode. Now we'll be going to court next episode. Radical. Alright, now we gotta... Cut. No, stop the cameras. October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court number 4. It's always number 4. You ever book another one? Or really, I've just never paid attention. We've been in, like, Courtroom 1 once. I think we actually were in Courtroom 2 for the first trial. Oh well. Thank you for watching, and good vile.
Stay tuned to Gotham.